Welcome to the 25 Days of Empowerment. This is day 9, April 9th, 2024. I'm Emiliana Patrick. I'm a breathwork facilitator and astrologer. You can find me at thepatrickpearl.com. And you can find me for acupuncture at the Student Clinic from Daoist Traditions on South French Broad in Asheville, North Carolina.
And I'm Tiffany. I'm a self-love and feminine empowerment coach, and my messages are for everyone. And in this session, we're going to kind of dig a little bit deeper into why I'm a feminine empowerment coach and also why I say my messages are for all. If you want to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram at TigerLily.and.co.
It's treasure map time. It is the 9th, and what you need is a large poster board or a small poster board or whatever you want. You're looking for a blank canvas of some kind. You need pictures, you need some colors, you need anything that inspires you. And I like to, go to the grocery store for some reason. I often use food in mine. But anyway, so what is a treasure map and why do we make them? This is a 2-day process. This is today and tomorrow. And the moon has moved into Taurus, giving us a really nice, stable foundation for this. A treasure map is in this year, the coming year, from now until next April. What is the true treasure of my heart? So the very first thing to do before you do anything is ask yourself, what is my treasure this year? And begin to write things down. And how you know you're not using your mind, you're coming into your heart, how you know it's something to add is you will light up. You'll find yourself just excited, and your body's going to tell you, don't go into your thoughts. It's not like, oh my gosh, I really need to get out of debt this year because I know I've got da, 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 da. That's not the energy of this. The energy of is your heart. And remember that treasures don't need to be tangible. Treasures could be, I just want a new friend. Or I don't have anyone to talk about ideas with. I'm looking for an intellectual community. Or they could be tangible. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that it will light you up and you will feel a lightness. You will smile when you think about it. And it makes your body want to go, yes. That's what you're looking for.
Holy hell yes, that's what I call it.
Or I call it the cosmic yes, like that, come on now.
Yep.
And when you have your things, what you're going to do is you want pictures. Our unconscious minds work in pictures more than words. And you want to add these pictures anywhere on your board. And you might want to add a few phrases or whatever you want. This is your board. This is your treasure map. But don't forget to, part of, yes, this is about finding our treasure this year, but this is also about giving ourselves the space to go through what we need to go through to get our treasure. And that's why you add the footprints or the seeds or the chocolate or the M&Ms or whatever it is. You want to
This is what makes it different from a vision board. We have to outline the steps because when you just put a vision board up, yes, that's beautiful and that can be inspiring, but you're forgetting about the day-to-day actions that you need to take to achieve that goal. So I love the treasure map concept so much more than a vision board.
It's also about, I often, after I make the steps, I put my hands here and I say, may grace show me the way. I don't need to know the way. I don't need to plan it out. I just need to trust that my steps are going to lead me. And I need to have some willingness. I need to be willing to take those actions as I'm inspired to,
Mhm.
whether I feel ready or not, whether I want to do them or not,
Mhm.
and so I often get just ask for grace along the way
Mhm.
to inspire me. And there's one last piece I want to add here. This is not like other years, other treasure maps. Because this is happening with Mercury retrograde, because this is happening during eclipse season, and because this is happening tomorrow, we have an aspect that is undeniable. I'm going to add on my board what I'm calling the 3 willingnesses. I don't know if that's a word, but these are the willingnesses. And the important thing is you don't add them to your board, add them somewhere, but they're a part of the container. But don't add them until you feel the actual willingness. The first is this year to claim my treasure, I am willing to change my mind.
Mhm.
I'm going to say that again. This year, in order to claim my treasure, I am willing to change my mind. It's the first one. That's the Mercury retrograde piece. Here's the second one. This year, in order to claim my treasure, I am willing to see what I am hiding from myself that is in the way. This year, I am willing to see what I am hiding from myself that is preventing me from claiming my treasure.
Mhm.
And that's the eclipse piece. And really, really feel into that. We're not asking to see everything we're in denial of, by the way. We're just asking to see like what are we in denial of that's in the way of claiming it this year.
The universe, spirit, guides will not show you anything that you're not ready for.
Thank you. Exactly. And then there's the last one. And there's an aspect tomorrow on the 10th where Mars and Saturn are lining up. And that's during treasure map time. And that means that in the next 6 months, I need to be willing to stop putting my energy where it's no longer serving me. So here's the third one. In, in order to claim my treasure this year, I am willing to stop putting my energy where it is no longer serving myself or anyone else.
Mm.
And there's another willingness, a piece of that. I am willing to explore new ways to put my energy, new endeavors, new pursuits. This is Mars, it is action. I am willing to take new actions that I've never done before in order for the greatest service for the whole, to serve myself and serve everyone. And those are the 3 willingnesses this year to add to your treasure map.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. It's going to be a pretty powerful year.
Indeed.
And those 3 willingnesses is why this is called the 25 Days of Empowerment. Because when you are not seeing the blind spots, when you're not willing to change, when you're giving your energy in places where it is not serving you, you're disempowering yourself. So this is about taking your power back, using the transits to serve you and to serve others, and also not wasting your energy. Your energy is your power. Yeah. So, are we okay to go into a little bit of feminine work? Okay.
Great.
So, yes, I'm a feminine empowerment coach, and sometimes it can be difficult to explain that we all have feminine parts. This is not about a physical body. This is our energy body. And Emiliana, please interject and correct and tweak because
You can read me so well. I want to say the energetic, You embody the beingness, the feminine being. You know, our the bodies that we came in with, we all have a being. And that is what you do so beautifully. When I work with you, I come into more alignment with my natural way of being.
Hmm. I love hearing that. Thank you. So the masculine is the doing. The masculine is the tasks, the things that we need to do. And we need that part too. This isn't about one versus the other. We need both. But I invite you to lean into just being, just existing, being in your natural state. And I have some pictures that I hope will help illustrate it. I have pulled the two Divine Feminine cards of the tarot deck. So we have the High Priestess and we have the Empress. And I want you to take notice. I know it's a little blurry, I'm sorry, of what they are doing. They are sitting, they are allowing. The High Priestess is about knowledge and spiritual guidance. She's sitting between a throne. She has sacred text, that's the Torah, there that she's holding. So that's about receiving knowledge, sitting with knowledge, not needing to do anything with it, but just that deep inner knowing that we all possess. That is the High Priestess. Then we have the Empress, also sitting on a throne. Her message is around abundance. When we sit and we receive and we open up space, then that's when things can come to us. When we're chasing, I pulled a masculine card, the Knight of Swords. When we're chasing, that is the representation of wasted energy. That is the opposite of being. Sometimes we do, sometimes this is appropriate, but right now in this space, I invite you to lean in to the Empress energy. She has soft, silky gowns. She's surrounded by, this is wheat. Those are grapes. That's a heart. That is love. And I invite you to just sit and surrender and find softness and just be. Just be. That is the energy of the feminine. And that's why I'm a feminine empowerment coach, because we all need some more being in our life that is full of doing. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I see it written all over your face. Do you have anything to add?
No,
Mm,
just gratitude.
mm, thank you.